Hi, I'm Sandra Gamez.
And I'm Mehra.
And welcome to our last webcast of the semester, Channels Live, your source for City College news.
Yes, today we have a very fun show for you guys. Today we're going to recap all of our favorite segments of the entire semester. So without further ado, let's get into our first segment, news. The last time a presidential candidate visited City College was in 1996, when former President Bill Clinton was running for re-election. City College had two presidential candidates visit to kick off the fall 2007 semester. 4,500 people were at West Campus to hear Senator Barack Obama's plans to transform a country. Obama heavily emphasized such issues as a broken healthcare system, education, raising minimum wage, and an American involvement in Iraq. On East Campus, Ohio Representative Dennis Kucinich focused on education, healthcare, and also global warming with the Patriot Act. Hopefully this will motivate more students to participate in the 2008 elections, but we'll see. Now, Sandra, let's hear what you have for us in arts and entertainment.
As the semester comes to a close, the curtain will fall down as students take a break for the holidays. City College has showcased phenomenal shows. Over the Tavern Field the Garvin Theater, audiences gave the play great reviews. The Socini exhibit also gathered big crowds at the Atkinson Gallery. This was the first time Socini displayed his art in the public eye. And finally, the 10-10-10 film competition is underway. City College film director Michael Stinson explains details about the competition and gives his input on how this event helps students.
The screenwriting competition selects 5 student screenwriters from high school and 5 student screenwriters from college or university in the Santa Barbara area. The second part of the competition, the directors competition, selects 5 directors from high school and college, and each one of these student directors gets the opportunity to make a 10-minute film during the 10 days of the International Film Festival. The opportunity for a young filmmaker to make a movie and have it seen by industry professionals from Hollywood who have the power to greenlight movies is an extraordinary opportunity.
The festival will be held January 24th through February 3rd in Santa Barbara. Stay tuned for Channels Live for complete coverage and the winners of the competition. And now for our sports highlights of the semester.
Sports fans, if you recall, earlier in the year, the Los Angeles Clippers visited City College Sports Pavillions for their yearly training camp. Now, they have grown quite accustomed to practicing in Santa Barbara each year before season starts. Let's go to the story to refresh your memory.
I was a big fan of Santa Barbara, always have been, and when the opportunity came up to have a training camp here, I was very much for it. So the town's been terrific. The people of City College have certainly been very helpful in putting everything together for the last 4 years. So it's a very nice place to come and to get reacquainted with everybody and to start the season off on a good note.
The International Soccer Tournament is now held every semester, and a big congratulations to the semester winners, Tropa d'Elite. Reporter Ava McHugh was down at the pitch talking to participants. Let's take a look.
Altogether, we've got 12 teams participating from all over the world, students from all over the world here at City College. So it's really exciting, and the teams organize themselves. They're really thrilled to participate.
I kicked ass last year, and I'm about to do it again.
Just doing the coordinating this event once a year, but the students were so excited, they asked that we put it on every semester.
I expect people to know my name after this tournament.
Something transpires when people connect on this level, when the love is more important than their differences. We will find here, especially because it's so international, that many of the players come from countries that are probably traditionally political adversaries. Together, they connect in a different way.
I stress with my students that to be successful in college, you've got to engage in the entire campus community. In the true spirit of this kind of a tournament, we're going to just have a good time, play hard, play fair, and enjoy ourselves.
Well, there you have it, folks. That's it for sports. Let's head it over to features now. Now, the View Sandwich Stop has been a very popular place to eat for lunch. Reporter Ava McHugh and myself went to the View and found out why the View has so much popularity.
I eat at the View because it's cheap and healthy and filling.
It's fresh. You can get whatever you want on your sandwich.
You have people come in here every day saying what's up, you know, and like get to know your name, and
it's pretty cool, you know, it's a good atmosphere to be around. And
I'm Stephen DiFilippo, and here we are on the last day of the semester asking my fellow channel staffers what their favorite memory is of the semester.
My name is Sebastian Noren, and my favorite channels moment was at JACC when I get to hug Reese. It was beautiful.
Hi, my name is Carly McAllister, and I'm a photographer for the channels, and my favorite memory was when me, Oscar, and Steven got to go see the cadavers in the cadaver room for the janitor story.
My name is Chris Biederman. I was sports editor this semester at the channels, and my favorite memory from this semester was going to JACC and everybody winning awards, and it was a lot of fun and it was good camaraderie.
Kyle Cabra. I'm the arts and entertainment editor for the channels. I have to say my favorite channels memory is when I got asked to go write something on the board for print, and I used the wrong marker, it wouldn't erase, and then I realized I can't.
My favorite webcast memory is when Sebastian was directing, and when we came back home to the channels lab to put up online, we realized that it had no sound, which sucked.
I am Helen Tracy, and my most memorable moment here on the channel's newspaper was when Sebastian crawled into bed with Reese. And this was right after Lou tried to crawl in with him naked.
My name is Andrea Whiting. I'm the features editor and the copy editor, and my favorite memories, I probably have two. The first is anytime I edited Whitney Clark's work, because it required no editing, because she's perfect and she is a wonderful features goddess. And my second favorite memory would have to be editing anything by Chris, because it was always perfect and glorious and enlightened me about sports.
And working with me.
And working with Alexandra, because she too is a goddess.
Hi, my name is Alexandra Wilcox. I was the editor-in-chief of the channels this semester. My favorite memory is waking up at 7 a.m. on Wednesdays to copy at the paper and having a bunch of errors in it still, and also dealing with everybody. That's my favorite memory. Oh, and also when I touched Barack Obama's hand when he came to class. It was when I came to school. That was really the highlight of my life.
My name is Zach. I'm the channel's production assistant, and I help and run the lab and help the students out as best as possible. And I think my most memorable moment was when Allie actually first saw the production schedule that we arranged over the winter and freaked out a little bit about how complicated it actually was.
Hi, my name is Patricia Stark, and I'm the channel's advisor. And my favorite channel's memory, I walked in that lab for the first time and I met my new staff. And I had never met any of these people before. And we chatted and we talked and we sat down and we had a little meeting. And I walked away from that meeting thinking, this is going to be very interesting and a good year. We've had high moments and low moments. We've almost cried together and had enormous triumphs. And I just like to think back on that moment when we all first said hello.
As for my favorite memory, it would have to be establishing an intimate bond with the water jug within the channels lab itself, and the 5-minute interval pee breaks that would follow.
We hope that you enjoyed this semester's webcast. Stay tuned and join us again in February 2008 for more highlights and features for the spring semester. I'm Sandra Gamez.
And I'm Alex Mehra. Thank you guys for joining us on our first semester of webcast. Stay tuned for a great second semester. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays!
Hello there, this is the Channels Live. I am Sandra Gamez.
And I'm Alex Mehra.
And we are here to tell you the news about SBCC.
Yeah, we have a very exciting show tonight, so let's don't quit. Oh!
Alex, would you calm down?
Yeah.
Would you just relax? Just relax.
A little bit of Monica in my life. Can't do that.
Welcome, sports fans. Welcome, sports fans.
I'm Stephen DiFilippo.
And I'm Olivia Janish.
We're here at the career. Meet the Pros Career Expo. Meet the Pros Career Expo. Meet the Pros.
Hello.
As you can see, you have the pink scarf. Can I wear the pink scarf?